Would you give up sex to be thin? Well, Fitness Magazine asked 2,400 women if they would sacrifice a full year of sex to be skinny, and 51% said yes. That was just one of the surprising results of the magazine's new diet survey, which underscored the serious self-esteem and body issues many women have today. And here to discuss the results is Early Show contributor and psychologist Dr. Jennifer Hartstein. Dr. Hartstein, great to have you with us.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
And this study, this 51% of women who say they'll give it up, what does that say about body image among women?
Well, it really says a lot about body image. In fact, another study that I saw yesterday said 61% of women are thinking about what their body looks like while they're having sex. So clearly, we are so focused on appearance, and we're bombarded with images of what our appearance should look like, how thin we should be, how tall we should be, what we should be wearing. It's everywhere. So it's not really surprising that it's the thing that women think about the most, but the things they would give up in order to achieve this ideal is, I think, what's really surprising in the study.
How tied to sex itself and the images that you see in the media do you think this image issue is?
I think it's huge. And the fact is that sex, it's a really vicious cycle, right? Sex can make you feel sexy and can make you feel better. And yet when you're not feeling good about your body and good in your own skin, you don't feel sexy, so you don't want to have sex. So it's this really tough self-fulfilling prophecy. So we have to figure out where to break it and what needs to break. And women need to figure out where they feel strong and self-confident and self-assured in other ways.
This study also looks at diets, and it says that a surprising number of women are approaching diets in a dangerous and unhealthy way. 43% of women in this study have skipped meals regularly to lose weight. 39% have taken diet pills. Even with all the information out there that says this isn't the way to do it, women are still doing it this way.
Right, they are. And I think some of it is that belief that if I do these quick fix things, I will achieve this goal. And we also hear from celebrities, oh, do this cleanse or the baby food diets or do the maple syrup and cayenne pepper, all these kind of out there things that we're being heard and told by the celebrities that work. So we look to those people to say, oh, well, she lost 15 pounds on that. I'm going to try that too. And at the end of the day, it doesn't last. It doesn't stick around.
One of the scariest things in the study to me is just how young all of this starts. Yes. In this study, you have 40% of women who say they went on their first diet not only in high school, but possibly in middle school.
Yes, and that is so disturbing. And we're hearing more and more about even eating disorders starting so much younger and really starting in middle school. And the fact of the matter is that we focus on appearance in little girls much more than we do in little boys. So that message starts 5, 6 years old. So we need to start to build in our girls ways to feel confident and self-assured and really build our self-esteem on things that don't tie to appearance, athletics, art, school, anything else that isn't tied to how they look, and really praise those things more, because that's what they need to hear, and that's what's going to build a difference in their future so they don't have to focus on appearance as much as we might now.
You bring up an interesting point. How would the male population, as a doctor, you see both men and women, how would the male population look at this issue, and would they look at it differently?
They may, but we are also seeing in recent research that men are having more problems with eating disorders. Men are having more anorexia. Men are having more bulimia. They're addicted to the gym possibly. So I think there is more of an appearance focus for men these days too. Not maybe as much, but it's getting there.
If you do want to lose weight, possibly for health reasons and for psychological reasons, what do you recommend is the best way to do it?
Well, you want to really stop and think about a couple different things. First, you want to go back to the basics. All of these fad things don't work. So go back to things like eating right, eating well, and exercise. Those things are time limit. They're time tested. We know they're going to work. You then want to find a buddy. In the same study, people found out that they did this solo. We all know that you will commit to something more if you do it with someone else. So Weight Watchers is a great example of that. Get a gym buddy, get a walking buddy, do it with someone else. Also, figure out, why do you want to lose weight? Who are you doing it for? Why are you doing it? Are you doing it for yourself because it'll make you feel good and feel better in your skin? That's great. That's great motivation, and you want to set the goals to do that. And lastly, you really want to think about, what is skinny to you? Is skinny fit? Is skinny muscular and athletic? Is skinny looking very waif-like? And what's healthy? Because what's healthy for you in your mind might not really be healthy for your body. So you want to figure out all those things.
Yeah, maybe do away with the word skinny and replace it with healthy.
Absolutely.
Dr. Jennifer Hartstein, we really appreciate it.
Thanks so much.
And you don't have to skip sex to look good. For tips on how to reach your weight loss goals, go to our partner in health, WebMD.com, and search Healthy Diet.